What is going on, everyone? It's Mr. Gibbet Talker here, and I know I haven't given you guys a video in a while. And instead of giving you guys a review for that latest One Piece chapter 823, I'm going to be giving you guys this discussion video on Blackbeard pirates versus the Revolutionary Army. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? So, um, I want to say that the I don't believe Dragon got his ass whooped by Blackbeard. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that. Dragon has been setting up his army. He's been building this army for over 20 years now. He's been setting this up. And just to like face off and lose against a Yonko, he's not gonna do that. So I believe, I mean, a lot of other people would think this, but that Dragon no may have noticed that Burgess was on the island, calling the rest of the Blackbeard pirates, and he would have left. He would have left and taken everyone else with him. About the other, he was summoning the other leaders of the Revolutionary Army, but yeah, I think he left. And then, how the hell did they figure out where Baltigo was? That it's on the newspaper. Was like there a spy from like the world government? Was there like someone from ZP0, like Rob Lucci and his crew? Because the panel it shows Dragon and there's a guy with a top hat. Could that be? People are assuming that's Sabo, but it can also be Rob Lucci. You never know. It can be Rob Lucci. So yeah, and we know Rob Lucci's back in it. So maybe there's gonna be a war between, because we already had Blackbeard versus. I mean, okay, the we have. There's no way it could have been the Blackbeard pirates that told them where the world government where Baltigo was, because Blackbeard has no connection with the world government anymore. He's not. He's no longer a Chichibukai or a warlord, whatever. So unless Blackbeard actually did tell them like, hey, you want to know something? I'll tell you where the Revolutionary Army is. They don't have to make me a warlord or anything. I'll tell you where they are. So what the fuck is going on, really? Cause how did this go out? And if they did have a war, this doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, Dragon lost because Baltigo is in rubble. Because all it stated was Baltigo is in rubble. So this doesn't mean it could have been. It could have been Dragon's power for all we know. It could have been a battle between Dragon versus Blackbeard. We don't know who won or who lost. But holy shit, it could have. We don't know much about Dragon's power. We all we know, brief assumptions that it's a weather fruit or a wind fruit. So what the fuck is going on, really? Something I really don't want to happen is another Marine Ford or yeah, saving Ace type of deal with like Sabo instead. That's something I really don't want to know. But if Blackbeard does defeat the Revolutionary Army and Sabo's a part of this, Sabo gets defeated or something, I don't know. You bet your ass Luffy's gonna get pissed, and like this will set up even more for the finale of One Piece, the Blackbeard versus Luffy at the end of the series, because I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Everyone thinks that's gonna happen, so yeah. But that's something I don't want. I don't want Sabo to die. I mean, well, he's gonna die. He's gonna have to die, but I don't want him to die like with against Akainu. In fact, I want him to beat Akainu. I want him to beat Akainu's ass. Or like Blackbeard forever. I don't want that. I don't want that. Now, I bet Luffy doesn't care about Dragon one bit, so if something happens to Dragon, like, oh, Dragon's been captured by the Marines or something, Luffy's not gonna give a fuck. He doesn't know his old man very much, so Luffy doesn't give a fuck that much. So he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's his fault, alright? But, yeah, overall, Oda really likes to leave us in like these type of situations like what happened, what happened. This is one of the reasons why I love One Piece. One Piece has the best world building. It is the best world building series I've ever seen. It leaves you with so many foreshadowing and shit. It's yeah. Overall, I am Mr. Gibiataku here, and I am out.